in the next video, I would give you a function, and then I would ask you to see if you can spot a function within a function. So, for example, I would give you a random function like this, and see if you can spot there being a function within this function here, or maybe more than one function. So, for example, you could, well, to create this function here, you could say, oh, this whole thing here is a function because 4x squared plus 5 is itself a function. So you can say, you can say that this here, you could say, and there are many ways of doing it. So you could say, okay, let's say g of x equals 4x squared plus 5. So that's us creating this bubble here. And then you could say, let's say h of x equals 1 of x, 1 over x. So now to create this function, all you have to do is put g of x into the x here. So to create f of x up here, you could just do this. Remember, this thing here goes into here. So that means the h is on the outside. So hg of x here. So you see, you can create this function here by doing this. Okay, there's not just one way of doing it. You could say, that this here is a function. So you could say h of x, h of x equals, let's just say x squared here. Okay, and then you could say, let's say g of x equals 4x. So later we're going to put this into the x here. That would give us this term here. Okay, and then you could say I of x equals x plus 5. Okay, so if you put this into here, and then later put the whole thing into here, then that would give you this 5 thing here. And then for the last part, you could say, I don't know, L of x here equals 1 over x. So there are lots of ways of doing it. And then the f of x here would be, well, put this into here, and then put this thing into here, and then put the whole lot into this x here. You could do that. Yeah. So you have to do this: L, I, G, and then H. Yeah. So it's of x here, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, something like that. And then basically this whole thing here will give you this function here, because you are putting this into here, and then put the whole lot into here, and so on here. So the point is, when given a function, try and spot functions within functions. So yeah, try and spot functions within functions, and there are lots of ways of doing it. Okay, so I will give you some practice in the next video.